Hi, it's Yogacharya Shyam here. I'm now in Hong Kong in Fo Dan area in a building called Chun Yun Estate. There's 35 floors in this building. I'm on the 17th floor. And from this floor, I get to see something really special which I wanted to share with you all. So you can see that there's a window right there, and I get to see a nice view of Hong Kong from that window. From there, I see a lot of buildings and mountains, but in that mountains, I see something really special. I thought I really have to show it to you. So let me show it to you and see if you can see it, okay? Right. Let me turn the camera, and I don't want to drop my phone, so I've really wrapped it around my arm and connected to the charger thing. So if you're going to ever take your phone outside the window, you've got to be really careful with that. You don't want to lose your phone, right? So give me a second before I go. Yeah, I got it. So that's the view, right? Do you see anything in the mountains? Anything special? Okay, maybe you don't see it yet. But if I start zooming in, okay, and I can go a little bit more close zoom, okay. Yeah, that's the maximum zoom I can do. Can you see it now? Look at it. Look at the whole mountain range. Look at it from that edge to like all the way there. You see something there? You see it? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I see, okay? So watch this. So you see that looks like a face, doesn't it? And a body and a lying person, a person lying down. And I feel that it's the sleeping Buddha. Usually when you think of sleeping Buddha, you have seen photos or images or gone to temples where the Buddha is sleeping on his side with supporting with his arm under his face, right? But this is not like that. This is where Buddha is sleeping on his back facing the sky, and it's really beautiful. You can see how much details there is that matches up. See, Buddha's head, there is always a crown-like feature. It's not a crown he's wearing, but it's just an energy extending out of from his head into 2 or 3 layers. So that's his face, and from the head you can see the energy lining up. If he was lying down, and that would be the silhouette, okay? So that's the crown of the head, and you can see the face. That's his eyes and nose, and then that's his mouth area, chin is there, and you can see the neck is depression. There's a light there, which is because the mountain comes down over that area. So that's the neck region, and this part looks like his chest, his big rib cage over there, right? It's big ribs. And then what's interesting is some bump going up. This should be his belly, right? Once the rib ends, it's the belly area. And I feel like there is an arm of his extending, bent out, like it comes out of the shoulder, bends, and it goes there. So there's a mountain range that continuous over there that looks like his arm is bent and his hand is on top of his belly. Can you see that? Imagine it that way. After that, its belly ends, and that should be his hip somewhere here, and then his leg starts. And what interesting about the leg is you can see that one of the leg is bent. The mountain that's close to us, that looks like his right leg is slightly bent. His knee is bent and his leg is over there somewhere. And because the leg part is not so visible, we could imagine as though he's covered in a blanket almost to the lower part of his body, or up to the belly, or even up to the chest somewhere there. It's a thin piece of clothing that's covering him. So if you imagine that, you can see that this one leg is bent under the blanket, and the other leg is on the other side. His left leg is on the other side, and it's going up to the toe somewhere there, and the blanket's covering it. Well, there's a building there covering. So, but here's it. That's it. You can see from his head to all the way to his body. You can see from there all the way his body lying down on his back, and it's very special. Although right now you're looking at it in the video, it may just seem not so clear for you, but my hand is shaking because I've zoomed in so much, so even a minor vibration feels like a big shake for you. Sorry about that. So if I start zooming out, you can know how far that is, right? I've zoomed out so far, so that's how I see it. But when you're seeing in naked eyes, it looks very big. In the camera, it's a small space, so things look smaller and you cannot appreciate the beauty of it. But if you are standing right here and looking at that from this window like me, you would really appreciate what you're seeing. And it's really beautiful, really, really beautiful, and I really love it. I am actually inside a quarantine center because I've just traveled to Hong Kong, so I have to be here 14 days, and it's only been 7 days so far, and I've got another 7 days to go. And being alone, I do my own practice, yoga practice, reading, and seeing things on the phone or my laptop, and keeping myself entertained by talking to people or texting them. But otherwise, I can't go out and meet other people, and sometimes it feels like a little bored. And when I just look out of the window, I can just see the beautiful image as long as I want, and I feel so calm and quiet. It feels like Buddha is just lying there, gigantic and amazing. It's a huge mountain up there, but Buddha is just sleeping there very peacefully, taking care of all of us, that sense. Because I can't go to any temple these days, sitting inside the house, this becomes my temple, and I see that beautiful. And I thought, like, wow, what a view. Maybe many of people see the same mountain, but they don't see it the way I see it. And I thought maybe if I show it to them, many people who are also living in the same building can see that and appreciate it in the same way and feel connected to the divine presence which is everywhere. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm not sure if there is any other building or any other spot in Fo Tan area where you can see the same view, or it appears the same from there. I don't know, but sure enough, from this point where I am, that's how it seems, and it's really beautiful. So have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed this message. Bye.